Welcome, mathematicians. Today we're doing 2.N.2.4, and it tells us that we're going to use strategies and algorithms, that's a big word, based on knowledge of place value and equality to add and subtract two-digit numbers. We talk about place value a lot, so if you don't know your place value, you need to go back and review that. So let's take a look at what all those big words mean and how we use that in the real world. So let's say we're playing basketball with our friend, and you score 27 points. Your friend scores 33 points. How many more points did your friend score than you, and how many total points did you and your friend score together? To find out how many more points your friend scored than you, that is a subtraction problem. So we're going to take 33 minus 27, and we know that equals 6. So your friend scored 6 more points than you. To find out how many total points you scored, that's an addition problem. And we're going to take 27 plus 33. But you're going to have to carry to get the correct answer. You don't want to make a whole bunch of tally marks, so you need to line up your problems like it's written here and then learn to carry. So you're carrying the 1 over 10 to the tens place from the ones place. Because 7 plus 3 is 10. We put the 0 down here, and then boop, put the 1 up here. So we add 1 to the 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus this 1 we added here makes 6. So together, we scored 60 points. Okay, I know that seems like a lot. Let's try some practicing. All right. So if you have base 10 blocks, this would be a good time to get those and try these out. So remember the long ones, there'll be 10 in them, and then each one is worth 1. So let's look at this example, tens and ones. So the example above is the equation 25 plus 37. So 10, 20, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 20, 30, because remember each of these is 10. And then over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes this 37. Okay? And then we have the total. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Then we have 2 over here. All right. So the first step in this equation is to add the ones place. Okay? So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, equals 12. So we put 2 here. See that? But look at this, what they put up here. Ooh. The sum is a multi-digit number. Okay? Means more than 1. So since it's a multi-digit number, we have to make a group of 10. So that's what this is. They make a group of 10 and carry it over. Okay? I know this seems kind of complicated, but it's really easy once you practice. So when you carry over a group of 10, you're left with these 2 ones here. Okay? Leave the 2 left over unit cubes over here in the ones column, and then you're going to put that big 1 over here. So the second step to this equation is to add it to the tens place. So we start out with 2 and 3. But now we've carried over 1 set of 10. So 3, 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. You see that? Okay. So this is one way. If it's getting a little complicated, you can use your base 10 blocks to do this. All right. So your equation for the tens column is 2 plus 3 plus 1. We just said that equals 6. So numerically, this is how it looks. 25 plus 37 equals 62. All right, so you're carrying the 1 over to the tens place from the ones place because 5 plus 7 equals 12. Then you add 1 to the 2 and 3 to get 6. Sounds like a lot, but it's really easy. Once you get started, it's really easy. Okay, look at this one. 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 47. 10, 20, 30, 40, 54. And that's 54. Okay? So, in that equation, 47 plus 54, how do we figure that out? The first step is to add the ones place. So 7 plus 4 is 11. It's a multi-digit number, means it has more than one number, so 11. It's two numbers. So we have to carry a group of 10 into the tens column. After carrying the group of 10, you're left with 1 in the ones column. Okay? Let's do some writing. Let's write this out. Okay, so this is our ones column. So we said that was 11, so we're going to put the 1 here. Remember, we've got to put a 1 up here because it's a multi-digit number. You can't put a multi-digit number right here in the ones column. Okay, so we carried that up here. The second step of this equation is to add the tens column. Okay, so we start out with 4 plus 5, but we carried one set of 10 up here. So now it's 4 plus 5 plus our 1. So 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 1 is 10. And because there's not a hundreds column, there's no other numbers to the left of this, it's okay to write down a multi-digit number. Okay? You only can do that if there's nothing to the left. Understand? So now we have the group of hundreds, which is 10 100s. Okay? And so now we've created a hundreds column. Now this is a hundreds column. We've created that. So our number is 101. Okay? So you got to make sure that you bring down that 1. All right? Let's keep going. Okay, now we're going to try the same thing with subtraction. So let's look here. Let's write this down. So we have 61 in the top and 25 in the bottom. All right. All right, so the first step is to subtract from the ones column. We can't take 5 away from 1. How are we going to do this? Same thing as in adding. We have to borrow a set of 10 from the tens column. Okay, so we're borrowing 1, so we got to cross that out. It becomes a 5. And then we put 1 over here. So now we have 11 minus 5. Okay, so 11 minus 5 is what? 6. See, now we can do it, and that's easy now. So now we borrowed that 1, so the 6 loses 1, so now it becomes a 5. So now we have 5 minus 2, which is how many? 3. So now it's 36 is our answer. Okay, real easy stuff. It just takes practice. The more you practice, the better and easier it's going to get. Okay, so here's the place value chart if you need to use it. You can make tens block. If you have your unit cubes there, you can use those. That'll be helpful. If not, you can place them in this if that will help. So we have 42. Oops, it's not drawing, is it? Let's do it purple. We have 42 plus 57. This one is a plus. All right. We're going to add. So 7 plus 2 is what? 9. And 4 plus 5 is 9. We didn't have to carry over, did we? That one was easy. Super easy. All right. Ooh, it went a little crazy there for a second. Okay. Let's try. Ooh, this one is subtraction. Subtraction. Is this going to be hard? I don't know. 82 minus 46. And you want to keep these numbers in line. So if you're not using a place value chart, you want to use your lines on your paper and keep them in line. It will help. So you need to be neat when you're doing your writing. 2, remember we have to start with the ones column. 2 minus 6. We can't do 2 minus 6, so we're going to have to borrow. Okay, so this becomes, we're borrowing 1, so we've got to take away 1. So that becomes a 7. And we got to give 10 to here, so now that becomes 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay. All right, do these ones. on your own. 63 plus 27. And 70 minus 24. So pause the video and complete those two. Okay, 63 plus 27. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's a multi-digit number. So we put the 0 here and put our extra 1 up here. So now we have 6, 7, 8, 9. So this becomes 90. Is that what you got? All right, let's check your subtraction problem out. Work on that one. If you haven't worked on it yet, pause the video. Okay, 70 and 24. This is a subtraction problem. Oh no, what happens here? We got to borrow. So this becomes a 6. So we're taking some away. Oops, I shouldn't have crossed out. That's it. We had a 1, so that's a 10 now. So 10 minus 4 is what? 6. And then 6 minus 2 is 46. Is that what you got? Okay, we're going to do this last one. 31 minus 12 is 12. Okay, pause the video and figure that one out. Okay, so can't take 2 from 1. So we got to come over here and borrow 1. So that becomes a 2. And now this becomes an 11. So 11 minus 2 is what? 9. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. All right, is that what you got? All right, good job. So just keep practicing. That's what you're going to do this week. Practice adding and subtracting when you have to carry and borrow numbers. You're going to do great.